What's good, YouTube? Casey the Quiet Warrior here. Today's video is not going to be long. It's probably going to be straightforward to the point. I did not write this down or bullet point or anything like that. Just something that was on my mind that I want to come on here and talk about real quick. So, excuse me if I'm all over the place or saying the same thing over again, but without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. Now, what I want to talk about today is to not feel left out if you are not on social media. And this is a problem that is prevalent with a lot of people, in today's day and age, especially younger people, because, when you on social media, you're seeing hundreds to thousands of different people and how they live their life, because depending on whatever type of content you post on social media, regardless of what that is, you're gonna be showing your life. You know what I mean? People are going to show how they live, quote unquote, how they live on social media. It's just a thing of nature. It's just, part of being validated, you know what I mean? Because that's really the whole reason, people have social media anyways, to get validation from other people that are, not within they, immediate friend groups or family, from other people. And I feel like a lot of people, when they seeing hundreds to thousands of people, and they seeing the way that they live their life, they kind of feel discouraged in a way. And this is something I touched on just a little bit in the previous video. They kind of feel left out or just overall down, like in the dumps, because they feel like if they not living their life how that other person is, then you know what I mean, then what's the point of them even, living, you know what I mean? Some people get very depressed by this, and this could lead to, suicidal thoughts and things of that nature. But in general, when, people are seeing this stuff on social media, they feel like they have to live like that in order to feel whole within themselves, in order to feel complete within themselves, because so many people can portray an actual, a lifestyle that they want to live, or, portray a lifestyle that they know somebody lives. But 9 times out of 10, most of the people that you see on social media that portray a certain lifestyle that they live, they ain't really living that in reality. They just, only show what they want to show. And that's really the main power of social media, because you don't have to show people your everyday life and, the subtle things, the small things, the actual, process of your life, not just the things that they selectively show to you. They don't show you the full thing, you know what I mean? And most people feel like they are being left out because they are not living that same lifestyle that, say that other person is living. And this can go for if you are viewing social media, if you are active on social media and have it downloaded, or if you have it deleted and you're not on it at all. So, with that being said, overall, whether you are active on social media or not, you know what I mean? Don't feel like you are left out, because 9 times out of 10, most of the people that you follow and see on social media, they only portray to you about, a small percentage of, how their real life is. The other percent is just what they selectively show you. And like I said, people do this so they can get validation from outside, sources that are not within their immediate friend group or their family members. You know, people seek validation. That's the whole reason of social media. And you know what I mean? This is especially prevalent with females on social media. And disclaimer, I'm not saying that all females are like that, but you know, just in general, if you have social media downloaded, whether you are trying to seek, if you are, you know, actively trying to seek validation, or, you know, you don't want to, but, you know, you're just on there to be on there, either way it goes, you have social media because you want some form of validation behind it. You want some form of attention to be brought to you on there. And that's, you know, the whole thing with followers and likes and stuff like that. But the main premise that I'm trying to get across is to overall not have that be a burden on yourself, because most people only selectively show you what they want to show you on social media, and people aren't really living the life that they portray on there. And at first it may be hard to comprehend and to get past, but there are things you can do. And one of the things is to delete social media in general, because like I said in previous videos, when you delete social media, it's not in your face. There's no distractions in your face. There's no way, you know, you can see these people that you follow portraying the lives, you know, that they live. And I'm not saying, you know, all people don't, you know, actually show how they live their life on social media. But most of the people that you follow on there and view on there, they really don't. But like I said, sorry, that was a little sidetracked right there. But like I said, one thing you can do is delete social media, because you don't have this distraction in your face. And that's really the main thing right there, because once you delete it, like I said, there's nothing in your face, which then gives you more time to focus on your life, to give, you know, instead of focusing on what other people got going on. Once that distraction is out of your way, there's nothing to hinder you or block you. So all you can do is just focus on you and your life as a being. That's, you know, one thing like there. You know what I mean? Be confident within yourself. Find, you know, who you are as a person. You know, get in uncomfortable situations. You know, that's the things to build confidence. But overall, a second thing you can do is to be confident within yourself. Know that you do not, you know, have to feel like you have to live your life like how these other people are. Be confident in the way you live your life and how you are as a person. And, you know, have that understanding that, you know, even if you don't have all these things, or even if you're not living the life that these people portray on there, you don't let that define you. You don't let those things define you, because you know who you are as a person. So the second thing is to be more confident and build confidence within yourself. And I have a video on that actually too. What else is there? You know what I mean? Those are really the two things right there. The two main things you can really do to not be so focused on what other people have going on. I'm trying to think of any other things that you can do to also, you know, not have this problem. You know what I mean? Just overall, just delete social media and become more confident within yourself, so you are not defined by, you know, the thoughts that you think that you are. And there goes another thing right there. you are not your thoughts. You're not who you think you are. You know what I mean? You truly find yourself when you build confidence and you are on your purpose. So that's, a third thing right there. Just to weed out the negative thoughts. Don't think so negative about it. And just to yeah, just weed out the negative thoughts, and don't let that define you. Build more confidence within yourself. Delete social media, and that's really all I can say. I'm trying to think of another thing that you can do, but I think those are really the main things that help you get away from this problem in general. Because like I said, at first it may not be easy, but overall, once you learn to love yourself, and you learn to do the things that you love to do alone, also that's another thing right there. Learn to do the things that you love alone. Learn to be okay being alone. Learn to accept being alone. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. That's another thing right there. And I covered that in another video too, but those are a handful of tips that you can take away and use right there. But like I said, you know what I mean? I didn't bullet point this down or script it or anything like that. Just generally something I wanted to get off my chest and talk about. But use those things that you can work on yourself, so therefore you don't have this problem anymore. Because like I said, 9 times out of 10, most people, who you see on any social media app portraying their life, they're not really living that life, and they're just selectively showing you what they want to show you. So yeah.